Okay, here we are for the fifth and final seeding round of the Holiday Double Illumination Tournament. Intersection Guesser, United States. 90 seconds per round. No moving. I did very well on the first one. Not so great on the second. Good, but not great on 3 and 4. So we'll see how we do here on the fifth one. We're going to add up all the points for a total. And that's how they're seeding this tournament. And at the end, we can add up our score and see how we're doing. So first round, not helpful. Highway D and Nenmo. Highway D probably means we're in Missouri because it doesn't say County Highway D. So the first thing we do is we come down into Missouri. There's kind of some hills there. We'll see if we can find Highway D anywhere. You have to go in quite a bit. I don't want to have to go in that far, but it looks like I'm going to have to in order to find the letters. There's F, Y. The other thing is there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to how these highways are lettered. So like you get B, you get D, you'll get C, and then there'll just be an F somewhere. There's a D. This is D when it's east-west, though. So there could be a D that pops up someplace else. So it's a little Nenmo. It's a little twisty. And then we're pretty much going east-west. So does D move? That's the question. There's a Highway D. That doesn't say Nenmo, does it? So we do have Highway D. Those are all random letters. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere else, so we'll just have to hope we're close. And that was a County D. That was Wisconsin, which is the other thing you have to look at. They have county highways with letters. Usually it'll say County Highway D, and I went with Missouri when it should have been Wisconsin. And it appears the person who got the best score probably was right on top of it, which it is. So we're definitely behind the 8 ball on that one. 2385. Going to be starting from a deficit here. Moving to the second round. This looks a lot like Alaska. Miller Hall and Sheep something. I mean, this... Oh, that's the little, I think, the Montana or Colorado sign. So we're not in Alaska. I think that's the Montana Adopt a Highway. I'm going to go up pretty far north here. Not quite into the mountains, though. Maybe somewhere around here. Oh, it was Alaska. So I was totally wrong. Got almost no points out of this one. I feel like I'm going to finish last here. It looked like Alaska, but then I saw the sign that thought maybe it wasn't Alaska. Somebody got real lucky finding the exact spot outside of Fairbanks. Wow. So this is really hurting my overall score. Highway 40, 6800 East. This has got to be pretty far out west. It's whether it's US 40 or a state 40. Man, where would this be? I'm really confused on this one. Is this California? Is there a state 40 out here? I see 41, 43. I don't see any 40s. But it really does feel like this should be California. There's a 20, 45, 36. I I feel like there should be a 40 out here in the middle somewhere. So maybe I'll be dead wrong. But I'm just going to stick it down in the middle of California. Oof, and it's over in Utah. Yipes, and it was US 40, which I probably should have figured out. This is just a fall off the earth kind of round for me. I am really losing it. Hickory Trail Point, or private. This definitely feels... What? Pennsylvania? Ohio? I feel like Kentucky. Maybe someplace up here. That's the best I can do. And it was Michigan. I don't know how people get so good at guessing these things. This is a really awful round, and I can't wait to be done with it. Highway 64, going east-west. I don't see any clues other than we got some hills. There's a couple of pine trees here. Oh, and that's a State 64. So what road is this? It's just a straight circle. That road condition is not great. We got hills. I mean, I don't even know. I don't think it's not US 64, but I don't know what state to pick. This is just a terrible, terrible round. I'm going to go down here and hope that it's someplace close. It was up in Iowa. Okay. 24-28. Man. 9,019. That is awful. Tell me everybody did poorly. Nope. Some people still got 20,000 on this thing. I got to be last. Am I dead last? I am 26th. Pretty close to dead last. Well, that's not great. So, what is that? 32, 33, 54, 74, 80 something. Really not what you wanted, but it is what it is, and now I will have a seed. Tune in later for actual game rounds in the tournament.